Yo, what's up guys, in here, welcome back to another video here. Today I'm doing another US State Battle Royale simulator. Now let me tell you how this video is going to go. I'm going to spin this wheel as always. I'm going to get Arizona. Got to mute the sound, hold on. Then I'm going to go to this wheel, spin it. They're going to ally with someone. I'm going to turn off. And then in the case of an alliance, I spin this wheel again. They ally with New Hampshire. I'm going to go to this, give them a color. And that's basically how it's going to go for alliances. Then I spin this wheel again. Get Arkansas. They will attack. They'll attack Mississippi and they will win. I think this is the first time that Arkansas has won a battle in this video, in these videos. And now guys, this is where the twist of this video comes in. I got to spin this wheel again. New York. Now here's where the twist comes in. All right, I kind of accidentally closed out of this tab. The twist is after 5 spins of this wheel, we'll go to another wheel that will be spun before I spin the state wheel. So New York will attack. They'll attack Vermont and they will win. New York off to a better start than last time. Georgia's up next. They will attack. They'll go for South Carolina. They will win. After what South Carolina has done previously in other videos, I do not feel bad a single bit. Pennsylvania's next. They will attack. They'll attack New York. And just like last time, more territory gives you a better chance of winning or losing if you have less. And New York wins. That's tough, honestly. Pencil's getting taken over by the state that owns the Big Apple. I mean, it goes hand in hand. Wisconsin's next. This is the last spin of this wheel. They will ally with Alaska. Well, that's a weird alliance, just like the other one. Missouri's up. I lied about the last spin. I meant last spin if it was an attack. Another alliance. Missouri will ally with North Dakota. I mean, it's not as bad. Iowa will attack. That's the last spin of this wheel. They'll go for Illinois and they will lose. Now here's where things get interesting. Instead of spinning this wheel first, I will now spin this wheel. As you see, I have added a rebellion. I'll go over how it works if we get it. Hopefully we do. There will be an attack. Oklahoma will attack Arkansas and will lose. And Arkansas really doing good this time around. Does not mean I will like you anymore. There will be another attack by Florida on Georgia, and it will lose. Florida never does good in these. Actually, they did good one time, but then lost it almost immediately as they were doing good. So, and that was their second chance in that video. Georgia really ruling that coast right now. There will be an alliance between Ohio and Virginia. I mean, it's not the worst. There will be an attack by Montana on South Dakota, and they will lose. How you win in this game, just don't be picked on the first wheel of who will be doing what. There will be another alliance between Alabama and Maine. Does that make sense? Oh, almost a rebellion. There's an attack by Illinois on Ohio. Sorry, hold on Kentucky, and Illinois wins because they don't border Ohio. There will be an attack by Rhode Island on Connecticut and they will win. Pretty sure that's revenge for the last video. There will be an alliance between Washington and Colorado. Guess Washington wanted help just in case Alaska did something. An attack from Hawaii. They can only attack California still and they win. L after L after L, California. An attack from Rhode Island onto Massachusetts, and they win. There will be no heroic efforts from John Cena probably this time. An alliance between Colorado and Arkansas. That is now a really strong alliance. Carried by one person, but still strong. Oh, there's a rebellion! Now, real quick, let me tell you how this works. It's close to the Civil War option, except you're not forced to attack whoever you rebel from. Now I spin this wheel, whatever it lands on rebels, gets some land, but is not forced to attack whoever it rebels from. Montana rebels. And because it's really easy to just patch up this border, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And Montana is back in the game. Now this really throws a wrench into things because you could still lose and still win. You know what I mean? An alliance between Michigan and Texas. And you know, I will give them this color. Would you look at that? There will be an attack from New Mexico onto Arkansas and they will lose. I will give Colorado some of this as well. Arkansas gets the state count though. Stupid looking border. Yes, I don't care though. An attack again by New York onto New Hampshire and they will win. That's half an alliance gone, which means the whole alliance disbands. Kansas is up. Oh, hold on. Okay, Kansas will come into play soon. A rebellion happens again. And New Mexico comes back. And again, because I could just redraw the border to give it back its land. I know it's not completely accurate. I'm not going to try that. It gets back its land, though. Okay, Kansas will ally with North Dakota. Hold on. With Delaware. Because I forgot to add New Mexico. Joe Biden's back at it again with his allying ways, trying to get to victory. There will be an attack by North Dakota onto Montana. Can't catch a break. And they will still lose. See, this is the fun part about rebellions. You could lose, but come back and do good and probably win. There's still a chance for that. I'll even give them the color as a sign of disrespect. There will be an attack by Louisiana on Texas, and they will lose. Now that the alliance is not so weak. There will be another rebellion. This is a 10% chance, by the way, and it's happened 3 times. And Kentucky will come back. I'm drawing the border to the best of my abilities. I forget what it looks like. There will be an alliance between New Jersey and New Mexico. The news gotta stick together. Well, minus New York. There will be an attack by Maine. Maine only borders New York, and they lose. Sorry, Alabama, your partner lost. There will be another attack by Wisconsin onto Michigan, and they win. Well, Texas, your partner lost as well. That sucks for you, Texas. Hold on. North Carolina will ally with Montana. Getting out of Dodge, I see. There will be an attack by Montana onto South Dakota, and they get their revenge. See? This is why rebellions could be really good or just really boring. You get revenge stories like this and comeback stories too. There will be an attack by Tennessee onto Arkansas, and they lose. Arkansas seems unbeatable, man. There will be an attack by Indiana on Illinois, and they will lose. Illinois beefing its numbers back up after that rebellion. I forgot to mention this till now, but the rebellion idea was suggested. I don't remember if they used the exact wording of this, but suggested by someone. They will be linked in the in the description below. Yeah, I finally got around to your idea. You know who you are. There will be an attack by Missouri onto Arkansas, you poor soul, and you lose. Why in the world would you ever go after Arkansas? Remember, this could mean nothing. They can go to the end with their alliance and still have to fight to the death, and they can still lose because it's 50-50s at that point. There will be an attack by Idaho onto Utah. The place of the potatoes or the place of the Mormons? It's the potatoes that win. Never thought I would ever say that sentence. I'm running out of colors, guys. Can you fight to the death, please? And of course there's a rebellion. Dang it, every time. And that's a 10% chance of happening. New Hampshire rebels. Now here's the problem. I can't give them their exact border, because I don't want to separate New York's territory. So here's what I'll do. I'll give them a mini version of themselves. How about that? That works, right? All right, Delaware will attack Maryland and will still lose. Oh, poor Joe Biden. Who am I kidding? I really don't care. There will be an attack by Texas onto New Mexico. Smart. Complete 50-50. Texas loses. New Mexico, someone that got conquered and rebelled, now gets a huge chunk of land and more of a border with Mexico. And at least they somewhat contend for Arkansas now. Somewhat. There will be an attack by Georgia onto Alabama, and they win, controlling more of the coast now. There will be an alliance finally between Nevada and Wyoming. I mean, it's not the worst I've seen. Again, there will be an attack by Illinois. They'll attack Montana, and they will lose for the comeback story from Montana. It's a really weird looking border, but I'll allow it. There will be an attack by Montana. Will attack Wisconsin, and they will win. Again, I gotta say it. Look at the comeback story. I mean, we have a real contender against Arkansas, and their name, Montana. There will be an attack by Nevada onto Hawaii, and they will lose. If California won against Hawaii, I would be able to make the joke I've made 2 times before, but I can't because it's Hawaii. There will be an alliance between New Hampshire and Arkansas. Ooh, they actually just saved themselves, because, I mean, you could see why I say they saved themselves. Should have drew the border where they were bordering Rhode Island at least. My bad. I'm not changing it though. There will be an attack by North Carolina. They will go after Georgia, and they will win. North Carolina no longer being carried, now carrying its own weight along with the team. It was smart not to go after Arkansas yet. Beef up yourself and then go after them. You know, let me just ask. If you see this part of the video, comment down below Yeti. Y-E-T-I, Yeti. There will be an alliance between North Carolina and Minnesota. Damn, they got spared. That's crazy, isn't it? There will be an attack by Montana onto Kentucky. Oh my god, they lost. Oh, Kentucky. Oh, you're so good at this. That was a 15-1 chance, by the way. 15-1. Okay, Kentucky now. There will be another attack by Idaho. They'll go after Washington. That means they're also going after Colorado, and they lose. I'll give this part here to Colorado. I'll give the rest to Washington. I'll give Washington the state count. Actually, I'll give both of them the state count. They can share. There will be another attack by Ohio. They'll go for New York, and they lose. New York finally starting its empire again. Or continuing to add to its empire again. There will be an attack by Alaska. They can only attack Washington, and they lose. They really are spanning a lot of distance there, that faction alliance. There will be an attack by Maryland. They'll attack New York, and they lose. Sucks to anyone from Maryland, but is amazing for anyone from New York. A rebellion's back. Oh no. Alright, I think I got all... Alright, I think I got all of them. I apologize if I didn't. Delaware comes back. Welcome back, Joe Biden. And this is the second time New York has stopped these rebellions. An alliance between Oregon and Delaware. Quite possibly the dumbest alliance. There will be an attack by Wyoming. They'll attack Colorado, and they lose. Washington will also get some of this. Colorado will get the state count, though. There will be an attack by New Mexico. I just now realized I did not take into account that New Hampshire was also allied with Colorado. So they had one better of an odd to win, but they still would have won anyway. New Mexico will attack Colorado. Horrible. And they'll lose. Arkansas finally gets back New Mexico. I'll give them like a little Texas border. I'll give Colorado 2 out of the state count though, and Arkansas 1. This alliance better win. There will be an attack by Delaware. I'll let them attack New Jersey. And that's exactly who they'll go for. And they win. I forgot to get rid of New Jersey's color. It doesn't matter. They're gonna lose it anyway. With good old Joe Biden. There will be an attack by Minnesota. Completely surrounded by Kentucky. But a 6 to 9 chance of winning. And they lose. North Carolina is all by themselves now. First state to single-handedly hit 10. There will be an attack by North Carolina. They'll go for Arkansas. Ooh. And they lose. If only your friends were still here, North Carolina. There will be an attack by Kansas. They'll attack Nebraska, the only good option. And they lose still. That sucks for you. Once this wheel reaches 10 states, the rebellion wheel will be gone. There will be an attack by Arkansas. They'll go for Kentucky. They lost. That means not only does Arkansas lose, Colorado loses, and so does Washington. That's a huge loss. Now I need to erase the board. Damn it. Oh, that's so much work. Well, New Hampshire's all alone again. And there will be an attack by New Hampshire, completely surrounded by New York, and they lose. What a sad, sad ending for New Hampshire and the rest of their alliance that also was failures. But, you know, they tried, they just stopped trying when it mattered the literal most. Only 3 have no color. Let's see where that gets them. Rebellion will be taken off the wheel. We have hit 10 on the other. There will be an attack by Delaware, completely surrounded by New York. Oh, they still won! Joe Biden's just built different, man. There is some jokes I can make, but I'm not gonna do it. That alliance is not pretty powerful, but no one compares to Kentucky. Everyone would have to ally, and they still would all be weaker than Kentucky combined. That's crazy, isn't it? There will be an attack by Oregon. They'll go after Hawaii, the smart option. And they'll still lose. Okay. Oregon really just failing Joe Biden. There will be an attack by Rhode Island, completely surrounded by Delaware. And they still won. What the hell is going on with alliances today, man? One of them loses, all of a sudden the rest lose too? Like, what the Bro, Rhode Island's just been chilling for so long doing nothing. And then they just take over Delaware. Like, what? They've been just chilling for so long. All that just to still lose to Kentucky is crazy. There will be an alliance. Arizona will ally with West Virginia. What in bizarro land is this? You had the chance to ally with the most powerful and you still didn't do it? Oh, another alliance. Somebody take the chance. Nebraska, please. You can't do it with yourself. Yes! Oh, thank you, Lord, for blessing Nebraska with a chance of winning the game here. There will be an attack by Hawaii. It's either you win or you lose here. You're gonna lose. Okay, it's Kentucky. Very slim chance. They lost. Well, we're almost there. There will be an attack by Kentucky. They'll go for Arizona, which in turn will go for West Virginia too. They won. I thought they lost. That's a 2-for-1 right there. This is what you get, Arizona, for not allying with the strongest. You know, as crazy as it is to say, Nebraska has just as much of a chance to win as Kentucky. Because these two are going to be the final two. And it's going to be a 50-50 odd of who wins. Kentucky, what will Kentucky do? They will attack. Oh, 50-50. Virginia, and they won. Yeah, I mean, I might as well just give Rhode Island to Kentucky at this point. Unless there is some miracle that happens. There is no way they're winning. There'll be an attack. Rhode Island. I mean, it's not the worst odds. Oh, they fucking won. They won. That was a 24% chance of winning happening, by the way. That means we will not, for the first time since I added alliances, we will not get a fight to the death at the end. It will end on the next turn. This is it, folks. Who has the advantage? It will be Nebraska. A 4% chance of winning for Nebraska. Who will it be? It's going to be Rhode Island. If I misspelled that, you can deal with it. Alright, there we have it. That's the end of the video, guys. If you liked it, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below any suggestions of countries, continents, whatever idea you have for these series. I will try to do it, or I won't do it, or I can't do it. I'll just tell you whichever one it is. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Zayn up, peace out. See you guys.